Welcome back. In 2006, then Senator Obama voted against raising the debt ceiling. Well, today, with the national debt topping $14 trillion, President Obama may be reversing that stance. Is this the change America voted for? Today on our morning panel, New York Post columnist and Fox News contributor Michael Goodwin. He's right here. Hello, everybody. Democratic political consultant Christopher Hahn is right in the middle. And screen right, we've got Project 21 fellow and Fox News contributor Deneen Borelli. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
All right. Michael, let's start with you. The Republicans in the House are immediately going to try to undo health care reform.
Right.
And because they don't hold the Senate and they don't hold the White House, it probably, in this incarnation, will not go through. So there could be gridlock. Ultimately, who will the voters blame for gridlock?
Well, look, I think that ultimately they will blame the Democrats. They will blame the president because they have two of the three power levers here in this Congress right now. I do think, however, that Republicans can have a strong impact on these votes. They can, if they get a big majority in the House, including a lot of Democrats who voted against the health care last year, a lot of people voting for this could set in motion some changes that we haven't predicted. But I think, obviously, the president would veto it should it get through the Senate. It probably won't get through the Senate. But I do think it's more than a symbolic vote. I do think it gets the wheels turning in the right way, which is reducing spending.
Christopher?
I think they're wasting everybody's time. I think the country's got big problems. I think they should get to work in solving those problems. Now, we all know that there aren't a lot of money. Well, I think we got to figure out a way to create jobs in this country now.
The Democrats have had years to do that.
Well,
and
you know, they
have not done well.
They had 2 years to do that, and unfortunately, the voters sent them packing because of the gridlock in Washington. Now, the Republicans control the House of Representatives. Right. They are going to shoulder a lot of the blame here. They made big promises during this campaign. They've got to keep them. They've got to create jobs. They've got to see this economy righted. If they don't, they will be sent home in 2 years, as they have before when they've reached this high water mark.
They did have 2 years to get jobs rolling here, and I agree with Michael. There's two branches of government that Obama and Reid still had control over, and they had 2 years to do so. But listen, the American people are tired of government going wild. They're tired of the spending, the debt, the deficit, 10% on the.
So what happens now?
They need to stick to their guns and listen to the American people, reduce taxes,
right, but Deneen, you know that oftentimes people get elected, they go to Washington, suddenly, yeah, I know I voted for that, but that looks really good right there.
But that's just it. We have more and more people who are watching and paying attention to the decisions and choices that are being made in Washington, D.C. Well, if you're a limited government person, you're not going to vote for someone that's a big...
And I think this election was very clear about what the public wanted. The 63 House pickups for Republicans, it's very clear about reducing spending, that the economy will grow not because the government spends more, but because the government should spend less.
Well, you know, last time they had a high watermark like this, they lost 48 seats in the next election.
Yeah,
so
but things have changed.
25 is all we need to take it back.
America, Christopher. All right, great panel. We're going to continue the conversation.